Hello, guys. So we're going to be talking about PulseShib, and PulseShib is a meme coin that I've been covering for some time. Meme coin built on PulseChain, and we're going to be covering some of the analysis of it and a look at the price, and also what are some of the expectations that I have, what I think will happen, and all that other good stuff. Right now, this is the contract here on PulseScam. Right now, what you can see here, there's a max supply, total supply of 1 trillion coins, and right now the holders are still pretty low. It's about 389 holders, right? Now, this has been steadily growing day by day. So there's that, right? And it's obviously ERC20 token. That's that, right? So that's the contract right here. And I think that limited supply is a good thing, right? Having a max supply of 1 trillion is good. It means it's scarce. It definitely is not everything, right? Because obviously the other things that you would need, but there's that. Now, I do think that, look, meme coins, I think that the really good ones, or those that can excel, will do well on PulseChain. Because obviously of the cheap fees and the fast transactions, faster than Ethereum, and also the decentralization of PulseChain. PulseChain is a fork of Ethereum. That is powerful, especially ETH 2.0. If you think about how difficult this tech was to build, it tells you how powerful it is. And you can see right now, PulseChain is about thousands of validators. But there's a reason why Binance Smart Chain only has 21 validators. There's a reason why Tron has, I think, at least less than 100 validators. There's a reason, because this is extremely difficult to do that. Now, the one thing that I think I like the most right now is still the market cap. Market cap is pretty low, right? Right now, it's sitting at 465,000. Right? So it's under a million. And I think that this is important, because that means that you can right now is a good time for anyone who wants to have a significant chunk of it, a significant percentage, to be a massive whale. I think at these levels, anyone has an opportunity to be a massive whale. I want to show you a few of the buys that happened today, because I think that it's extremely powerful, right? We've got small buys, and like, for example, this is a buy of $8. That's 19 million tokens, right? With a buy here of 47, that's 100 million tokens. A buy of $26, that's 55 million. But there are some more impressive buys, right? That I want to look at, like this one, right? $160, 356 million buy, right? And if you think about it, if you look at what meme coins have done on other chains, right? You look at what they've done on Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu did massive amounts of return, and Shiba Inu at some point had a market cap under a million, in the hundreds of thousands, right? And you see, this is about 846 million for 359. We've got 900 million for 360, right? We've got $180 for 481 million, right? We've got some more impressive buys, right? That show you the amount, and you just remember that the total supply is 1 trillion. So the percentage that you're getting here, because obviously they're still at less than a thousand holders right now. And here we've got a billion, right, with $326. And some of these wallets, right, because they're very smart, what they're doing is that they're not coming in with one big buy. They're buying a little bit, and buying a little bit, buying a little bit. Now, the reason is simple, right? If you look at, I think we have another 1.5 million buy, and another, I think that's the largest buy we have for today, 1.5 million buy, which is possibly still under $500. If you look at the liquidity, the total liquidity, $22. Sorry, 22,000. Right? And let's go with the liquidity. So the liquidity is at 23 pooled PSB, 23 billion, and then 61. So here at this point, I think you can definitely, someone can easily buy something like 5-6 billion easy at the same rate of this, right? But you'd have to buy one step at a time. Buy a bit now, wait a little bit, buy another one, wait a little bit. And what you will also realize is that some people are selling into those buys, right? Like there's this one big sell of 1.4 billion, right? Because obviously some people got in earlier and are already up like 5x or something like that. Some people are selling into those buys. So that's why it's important to stack your buys. If you want to buy, don't just go all in at once. Just a little bit, right? And then let those dumpers dump, and then get in again a little bit, and let those dumpers dump. Because all it is essentially is a transfer from weak hands to diamond hands, right? From unbelievers to those who really believe. Now, there's a lot of talk about marketing, right? People have been asking a lot about marketing, and my thoughts on marketing, I like this, right? I think marketing, in my view, is a negative externality, right? I've got a big buy here of 1,300. That was a buy that brought 5 billion tokens, right? You see, this is a big buy. So imagine, and the price that it got at is actually almost half of the price we are at right now. So this is a smart buy, right? Smart buy, but obviously, definitely some slippage. I'm sure this guy raised the price, because you can see this buy is like 0.6 zeros and 20, and then when after this buy it went to 28. So yes, it did he pushed the price against himself, but it's still, it's not significant, because right now the price is about double. Now we should still expect volatility again, right? Up and down, up and down, up and down, as we onboard more people, as we onboard more people in the ecosystem. So there's been a lot of talk about marketing. When will marketing start? When will marketing start? And my view on marketing is this, right? Marketing is a negative externality. What does that mean, right? It means that marketing is something that sometimes people might have to sell tokens to do the marketing that people want. And if you have to dump tokens to do marketing, I don't know how much of a good idea it is. I prefer the strategy that Richard Hart uses, right? Or the strategy that Elon Musk uses. He builds an incredibly compelling product and lets the product market itself, right? Yeah, that's all it does. It builds an incredibly compelling product and lets the product market itself. If you look at how Hex has been marketed, it's largely been marketed by the community, right? It's people like me who are pushing, making videos daily. It's people like uh your friend saw me, like it's people like K4K, Hexologist, and it's people like there's a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people. There's Money Gang, Crypto. There's a lot of people making videos, promoting, pushing for this. So I think that's the best strategy. So because right now this is a meme coin, right? And I think that the best step would be, instead of pushing marketing, would be maybe to build some utility for the token. Now, utility could come in several ways, right? It could be, for example, the one form of utility that I think everyone likes is probably a staking app, or kind of something that they can be fees, and you can maybe incorporate some kind of a burn mechanism in it, or a buy and burn, or something like that, right? But I also do expect that PulseX is going to open up for other people to create their own farms and create their own farming pools and have their own, to structure their own stuff. The reason why I expect PulseX to build this stuff is because all that it does is it increases the amount of transactions on PulseX, increases the amount of fees on PulseX, and also increases the buy and burn. Because right now, what you would find is that for the most part in the farms that are available are for mostly, I think there's the Richard Art ecosystem tokens, and possibly Ethereum and Bitcoin and some stable coins. That's the majority of the farms that you find here. But if this is open up to anyone to create their own farm, own mining farm, and all the own farm where people can earn yield, that would increase the risk of getting wrecked, but it also increase the transactions. But this is crypto, right? You can only be protected so much, but at some point you have to be able to make up your own, make up your own mind. So I think that, yeah, if PulseX doesn't do it, I'm sure another team will do it. But that's the another form of utility that could be built by PulseShib. It will build a utility of a staking app where you can stake your PulseShib and earn some PulseShib, and maybe you can have some transactions there, and then, or maybe some kind of a lending protocol, something like that, something along those lines that can build utility. Because I believe that the best form of marketing is if you build a product that markets itself. Now, these are all long-term ideas that I think would make a lot of sense. But if talking about opening up these farms, right? Right now, how many projects are there that are built by Hexagons? You've got your Hedron, you've got Liquid Loans, you've got BNB Pot, PulsePort, right? You've got Pulse Bitcoin, you've got other meme coins as well. You've got all that other good stuff that's happening right now. So with all of that stuff happening, I think that it makes sense for Pulse X to open up. But like Richard Hart has a lot of stuff on his plate right now. He's got lots of stuff on his plate. So I mean, there's Pulse X, there's the bridge, there's exchange listings, there's, I mean, you can only imagine how many discussions he's having, how many meetings he's having, and all that other good stuff. Because and at the same time, all the while he's there on Twitter talking about, okay, this is being built, this is being built, promoting the project that he's building. So all in all, there's a lot of great stuff happening, and I think that there's going to be massive room for growth. So yeah, those are my thoughts on PulseShib. I'll definitely be dropping much more content on PulseShib because it's a coin that I like. It's definitely one of the PulseChain ecosystem tokens that I like, and for the most part, I like the market cap. I think that the market cap is a huge opportunity because, I mean, if you look at these buys, right, the people who are buying small amounts, and for me personally, one of the reasons why I got into crypto was this idea, this notion of turning small amount of money into large amount of money, right? This idea of a 10,000x. That's the idea that I got into crypto for. And so I do think that we're getting in on these small coins early presents that opportunity. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. This is absolutely not financial advice. Yeah, when crypto, high risk. I don't take calls it big boy pants. So yeah, you gotta have that stuff. You gotta have the big boy pants. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.